You know what? I'm feeling kind of fruity today. Greetings and welcome back to another fruit-tastic episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host as always, Jason Oliveira, and with us today is fruit salad. That's right. We've got oranges, we've got apples, we've got cherries, and I think it's going to be a delicious fruit salad. Let's be honest. I found these two at Ollie's the day that I found many of products that I've opened on the show. I love finding exotic and weird and strange things that you don't find every day. Andes, Candies, Cherries, Jubilee. I never knew that existed. Thin mints with orange in the middle. I knew that, orange and chocolate were a good thing that went together. If you want to check out that episode, I did a bunch of fruit orange things. Chocolate orange things in that episode of the Vodkast. Wow, I can't spit that out today. Anyway, I'm hoping these aren't going to be like eating toothpaste and then drinking orange juice or vice versa, because it still says thin mint on here, and I don't think mint ever indicates anything. I mean, there is mint leaves on this package. Here, look at these. Blew my mind, man. And of course, we have an apple. I ran out of, I didn't have anything else. I wanted to add a grape soda to it, but I don't have grape soda on hand. I don't drink a lot of sugar. I don't eat a lot of sugar. You know why? You know why. I'm not going to tell you, because it'll fucking kill you. Where do we start? An apple, of course. That's where we're going to start, because an apple can be a snack. An apple can be a meal. You can slice an apple, put cheese on it if you're into that, or you could even make a sandwich that has apple slices. It's a California is a, I don't know. If I can find the recipe, I'll put it over here. I don't even remember the name of it, what's in it, or what it's called, but it has apples in it. It's delicious. So let's bust into this. We'll call this our meal. All right, I guess we'll cut it like a pie, like an apple pie. I like apple pie. What's your favorite pie? I'm kind of torn. I'm really on the fence between apple and pumpkin. I love them both so much. When the holidays come around and we're trying to make that decision of what we're going to do, we usually end up getting both of them because, let's face it, pie is good. I should have eaten it off the blade like the cool people do. Remember that? You watch the movies and some guy is cutting an apple specifically like this with his thumb, and then he takes it, eats it like that. That would have been cool. I could have been one of the cool guys. Here we go. Here's an apple. I like apples. Don't get me wrong. I'll eat the shit out of an apple. That's a shitty apple. I ain't got no flavor. I mean, if I had to rate apples on this one apple, I would never eat another apple again. It's just meh. It's like the essence of an apple. It's the hint of apple. It's like a spray, like somebody's walking through the mall and they spray the perfume and you can smell it as you're going by. It's not all there. It's like they put half an apple flavor into this apple. Bad apple. Bad. I'm super excited about the Thin Mints with the orange in it, so I'm going to save those to last. We're going to bust into the Andes, Candies, Cherries, Jubilee. Cherries, Jubilee. When you want to have a good time with your friends, get some Andes, Candies, Cherry, Jubilee. Remember that commercial back in the 70s? You remember. It looks exactly like an Andy candy, except it's got a pink center. I guess you'd call that a pink center. Yeah, that's definitely a pink center. All right, here we go. Holy shit, that's really good. Wow, that was remarkable. It had a lot more going on in it than I thought it was going to. I was afraid it was going to be minty and cherry, which that seems a little bit better than orange and mint to me. But there's no hint of mint. There's no hint of mint in here whatsoever. I feel like there is something crunchy though in it. Like, not a lot, but every now and again I'd take a bite and I'd be like, what was that? Maybe it's like little baby pits of cherries that they left in there. Is it a pit? There's a pit and a pear. You know damn right there's more than one pit and a pear. That sounds special. I'm glad I got that. I'm surprised that made the clearance. You know what it is? People are freaked out by it. That's the problem when a product continues to make a similar product year after year and all of a sudden introduces something. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. With Oreo, of course, it became their go-to, their money in the bank, so to speak. I was going to freak out and do something silly with this, and then I realized I have a very sharp knife in my hand, so we're just going to do a nice, clean little slice. Was that enough to do it? That didn't do shit. Apparently this is not as sharp as I thought. I could have eaten apples off it all day and not had to worry about it. The set of these knives that I have is very sharp. That one just needs some sharpening. Thankfully, it comes with a nice sharpener. Built in and everything. You just stick it in there, chunk, 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 good to go. Zachary, oh Zachary, you've made a wonderful mint year after year that I can find at the Dollar Tree. They're just a staple around the holidays. I don't know about these, but the mint ones obviously are. I love having those little mints around and occasionally just grabbing one here and there throughout the day. Gives that Christmas flavor in your mouth all day long, I think, personally. I mean, I guess you could eat a candy cane too, but... Okay, let's take a cross-section of this Zachary Thin Mint Orange. As you probably can't tell because it won't focus. This is like a light orange cream inside this. Here we go. I gotta say, I'm relatively disappointed with that. There is a bit of a mintiness to it still, but I've had these before, or I've had something very similar to it when I was a kid. You know the Russell Stovers that come out and you get the different flavored? You can get them all different caramels, or if you just want to mix an assortment, all nuts, if you're into that sort of thing. They do make a dark chocolate orange mint, and it tastes kind of like this. This seems like the slightly cheaper knockoff version. It's not bad. It's interesting, and it's definitely making the old factory senses wake up some memories. And I remember being in my uncle's house, and he would always have these at Christmas. Yeah. It's that time again, folks. That time when we buckle down and we give these guys a score. The demo is done. All right. I'll start with the apple. Atrocious. The worst apple I've ever eaten. If this represented all apples, this would get a 3. You disgust me. You don't even belong on this fruit salad. Get out. Cherries, Jubilee, Andes, Candies, a 9. Amazing. Try them, especially if you have a Building 19 or a Ollie's. Good stuff, cheap. These, they're not bad. They're interesting. There's something different. There's something you don't see or taste every day. It's one of those things where definitely if they're at a party and somebody says, hey, you got to try these, try it. It's good. It's worth trying. If you see them at the store, if you're way into orange, mint, chocolate things, get them. They're good. I'd say I'm going to give them a 6. They're not terrible. They're just not amazing to me. I want more orange flavor, and this would be a killer candy. Well, the candy's been killed, and I suppose it's time to say goodbye for now. But we'll be back with another episode soon. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you guys are loving watching the content I'm creating as much as I love creating the content you guys are watching, you should consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and hit that little bell icon because it'll let you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today, tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and the rain is one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love and never let your inner child die. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. If no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, I'm Jason Oliver. You guys take care, and I'll see you a little bit further on down the road. Later on, everybody.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.